Boy, it's a nice, pretty day here in beautiful Jefferson. Well, not downtown, out-town Jefferson, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
All right, Donnie, what have you dragged me out here to see today?
We're looking at this building here.
They watched that old creepy house that you're trying to talk me into buying. The big old 4-bedroom one, or 5-bedroom, whatever it is.
When we leave here, we're going to the courthouse.
Going to the courthouse.
Yeah, we're going. Well, the lawyer's office, not the courthouse.
They're going to think you're bragging about how much money you have or that you're rich or something.
No, it was like...
It's cheap. That's the whole point.
Like $3,000
it's cheap stuff. That's the whole point. Okay.
This one here.
Look at this.
What was it? Like 9,000 square feet?
It's huge. I don't know. It's big. Yeah, I think it might be at least 6,000 probably.
I forgot.
So this is outside of Jefferson, South Carolina. It's not in town. It's out on a side road.
Yeah.
Highway.
And it's for sale.
I didn't even know it was here, and we drive by it all the time.
Yep.
The reason I didn't know it was here, see, they've been out here mowing the grass. Well, there's all these trees out in front of it between the road. Here comes somebody, Donnie. We might be in trouble. It says no trespassing. So that's how I usually am. I drive right by. And this is hiding back in the weeds. They've put this up for sale. And it's kind of rough though. If you look through the boxing up there, you're looking at the skylights, if you could call them that, on the other side of the roof. It's got a big old A-frame roof on it. It's built out of block.
And somebody used masonite for soffits.
Yeah, we don't know what this is, what the purpose of it was. What are you thinking, Donnie? I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
I've always thought it was a church when I drove by it.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of church. Maybe even like a church compound. Not saying anything negative, just saying it may have been a unique church where the people lived here or something. I'm not saying a cult or anything. I don't know. I don't want to start a bunch of conspiracy theories. But yeah, something like that. I don't know that for sure, but it kind of gives you that vibe.
Hey, you know what happens when your
Can you see in there?
like that? You know what that means? When your blinds is wavy like that?
Moisture.
Yes. Roof is the drywall.
We can't see, Donnie.
Take my word for it, drywall's gone.
Okay. Donnie says the drywall's gone. We're going to look in the front door here in a minute. I think we'll be able to see in there. Should we show them the scope of this place, how big it is?
See that roof up there? They can tell kind of how big it is.
Now, it's only like a 1 acre lot or something. And it's just a big cinder block building that looks like it's about 25 years old.
Look at that. They put
masonite on the side again. Too. I don't know why they would do that. You save just a little tiny bit of money, but it don't last. I don't know why. It's not waterproof.
They made the block. You know, block would be here forever.
Yeah, the block was a good idea. The block's ugly, but it's a good building material. I mean, it's going to be there, you know.
Put that block, put furring strips on it, put vinyl on it, or, you know, some other kind of siding, and you never have to worry about the integrity of the building.
So it's a big old building. What would you say, Donnie? 10, 20, 30, 60 feet wide? He's going to count block. I'm going to guess 60 feet. It's bigger than that. Because you can count the sheets of 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 34, 38, 7. I think 76 feet, Donnie, because those are 4 foot sheets.
56 times 16 is what? Or 17.
56 times 17?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Okay, we're going around back.
Y'all can figure that out. Leave me a comment down below.
That is a lot. I think it's 76 feet deep. That's my thought.
And it's got to be 100 long.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's got to be 100 long. That's
So if you look on the back, up at the top,
8,000 square feet.
see those? They've put in the metal roofing. By the way, the metal roofing, it's not the greatest installation job, but it'll probably keep the water out for another 50 years. I mean, that stuff lasts a long time.
The problem is them skylights.
Yeah.
Can blow out.
Those things they're made of like fiberglass or something, and they originally would have been clear, so it lets a lot of light in, or not, maybe not clear, but remember when we had that house on Mountain Road, Donnie?
Yeah.
There was a gazebo type thing out behind the house, and it had those in it. The whole top of it was that. I think Donnie and I broke them. You shouldn't have done that, Donnie. That was bad.
It's like a yellowish clear.
You could climb up on the hill and jump on top and all that. We did all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, so there is a roll-up door on the back. Have no idea what this place was.
That's a little roll-up door, though. That thing can't be more than about 8 foot.
It could have just been like some kind of workshop or something, but whenever you see inside, you'll see why. Now, we're not going inside because we don't want to trespass.
7 blocks wide. Look right here.
We're not the type that go in places where we're not invited, all right? I know a lot of channels, people go break into stuff. We don't do that. We respect people's property.
Told you drywall was down. There it is.
The reason we're out here is because this is advertised for sale online.
And we're considering buying it.
And we're considering buying it. So we're not out here trying to take anything or break anything. We're just out here looking at what's for sale. It looks like the roof maybe was done at 2 different times, or maybe they just got 2 batches.
Yeah.
That side has faded and the other side hasn't. It could have been, well, it looks like the same color. I don't know.
The skylights is giveaway. They're the same all the way across.
Yeah, so maybe they just got 2 batches.
They must have got two batches or something.
Whenever you buy that stuff, it has different grades.
This side's painted where the other side isn't.
It looks like they were trying to build something and they didn't get finished. Now, the reason that we're saying it could have been a church is because a lot of churches, we're in South Carolina, there's tons of churches. A lot of churches, they get funding, they get somebody wants to start a church, and maybe they've got a little, maybe $150,000, and the money goes quick and the place ends up where they don't have any income and it goes out of business and it's just sitting here. So it kind of looks like something like that, if I was just going to guess. Donnie's looking for more stuff.
I got a sneaky suspicion they might have added on.
Maybe they added on.
I think they added that back half.
Maybe that would make it a church too.
The thing about a roll-up door here and 2 entrance doors.
Uh-huh.
Well,
they would have had to redo the roof.
About the roll-up door is where they did it, I believe.
Oh, you think they added that?
They added that back section.
Oh, okay. Could be.
This is painted and that over there is not. This is a different type. That over there is not. This has got molding all the way around it. That over there don't.
Yeah, okay.
So
it could be they have expanded the building that they had here.
They doubled. It looks like they about doubled the size of it.
So we want to tell you about the Stone Squad. The Stone Squad was here in 2015 vandalizing stuff. I'm not a fan of that.
Mm-hmm. Got it draining.
It looks like your pond that you're working on, Donnie.
It's draining good though.
Yeah. It's got a nice little plot here, but the whole thing is it's only just the area that's mowed here. They don't even own the property in front of it between it and the road.
It's kind of landlocked.
So it's landlocked, but the people that own the land around it would probably let you drive through that driveway. I don't even know that they can stop you. He's going to check it, but if it's locked, man, let's not go in there. And it says right on it, no trespassing. If it was unlocked, we'd look in there. We're going to look in the front window. I think we'll be able to see something.
Power's on. See where it says on there?
Mm-hmm.
There's on and off. The one over there the other day said off on it. So I know.
Yeah, now they can remote turn them on and off. They just hit a button and the government has cracked down on you.
So that. Somebody done.
I'm sure people have been breaking in here.
People done jimmied it open.
So why would you be interested in buying this, Donnie?
Well, you understand, we rent stuff. That's what we do, fix it up and rent it. But at the same time, our big building downtown Jefferson is probably worth more than this one in the long run.
Yeah.
And I need a storage spot.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of damn material.
We've got stuff stored in a warehouse building downtown that maybe we could store out here because this one has roll-up doors on the back and stuff.
This one might be a little better for that. It might be a little worse too. I don't know.
Let's show them in the windows so they can see that this is online. They had pictures of the inside. It's pretty rough. It has a.
It does have insulation on the tin up there, but most of it's gone right here in this area.
So it's been sitting quite a while. You got 4 good walls. Most of the windows look all right.
This damn spot here looks perfect.
Yeah, see, this is the...
There's a bad spot right above the doors here that you can see.
So there is a... It's kind of hard to tell, but this is like the foyer. And then once you get in there, that is a hallway that goes to the left and goes to the right, and it goes all the way the length of the building. And there's probably a door on each end. That's another reason that we think it might have been a church, because it's kind of set up like that, or a school, but you know, it's not an official school. So if it's a school, it would probably be some kind of school for a church.
Look at that roof up there. See them screws?
Oh,
all those in the valleys.
Oh yeah.
Look at these over here. They're totally different.
He's got a point. Okay, so he's talking about the roof. If you look, there's 2 ways you can do the screws. You can do them in the valleys, so they're in the flat spot, or you can do them in the ridge up on the top.
Yeah, it changed somewhere right there where you're standing.
So all of these are in the valley, which means one person did them.
See how they're different? There's not 2 rows. All of them.
Oh yeah, these are all in the valley too, but they're
different though.
They're different, yeah.
There's only 1 row all the way up through them, and these over here are 2 rows side by side.
You might be onto something there, Donnie. All right, so what are the drawbacks of buying this?
Number 1, location.
Yeah.
When you get a place out in the middle of nowhere, this ain't out in the middle of nowhere, but it kind of is.
It's a couple miles out of town.
There's no house there's a house way over there. See how close that house is? Hell, that's 150 yards away. Somebody over here breaking in, he'll never see it. All these trees out here, you won't.
Somebody could pull around back and be here for all night and nobody would know it.
That's a big drawback. Also, just the look of the place is a drawback.
Yeah, it'd be hard to rent it because it's pretty ugly.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly and it's pretty far out here.
Yeah.
And all them windows like that. It'd be better if it was a block, just a straight block building.
Yeah. It'd be more secure too.
Yeah.
And what I don't like, and I don't like that it's basically landlocked. Yeah. They own up just a little past where these trees start, which means they technically don't own the driveway. And yeah, they say that you have to have access to your property, but
yeah, they can make it over there 2 miles or over there 2 miles.
Yeah, you had to go fight with people. You know, I don't want to fight with anybody. So it would be, you know, good fences make good neighbors. If you had just a little piece of property that made it to the road, it'd be much better, because then nobody would have a problem. Everything makes sense.
Yeah, and if I was to buy this place, I'd cut down all these trees. Every
yeah,
bit of this,
so that they can see the place.
Where you could see it and it'd be open and out in the middle. And
yeah,
somebody tried to do it with this street light here on the front of it, but they needed about 6 or 8 of them there.
Yeah.
Instead of that one. And
yeah, there's that one. There's one on the side.
The access point might be over there. That's where the power would come in. So it's probably over there on that side.
Yeah.
It's probably not even over in the front.
Yeah. So, you know, you don't want to, you know, buy a place and then insist that you're going to drive through someone else's property. The person that owns this building does not own all of the property surrounding it. That's somebody else. So all it takes is that one guy don't like you, and now everybody's in court, and we don't want to do anything like that.
Before I'd buy this building, I'd go talk to the landowner somewhere.
Yeah, and just
see if I could buy that piece. And if I could buy that piece, put that in continuance on buying a building or something.
Yeah.
Try to make it all work out.
And so we're looking at this, and I'll just tell you the price. I think it's 80.
Why don't you put it right here, Ronnie? Right here. Put it right there somewhere.
Okay, yeah. So I'll put the price. I'll look it all up, but it's like 80 grand or something, and you know they'd probably take less if you offered them that.
It's been sitting since like probably 15 over there, but it's been on the market.
I looked at pictures. I honestly don't believe anybody's been in here since at least 2005, 2006, maybe even longer ago than that. I think somebody was making maybe a church or something out of it. They got about halfway finished and just abandoned it. It's been sitting here ever since. A bank owns it and foreclosed on it a long time ago and has been sitting on it for at least 10 years.
So, you know, foreclosures and that kind of stuff, me and Ronnie don't normally deal in that kind of stuff, but we like these buildings.
Yeah, we love commercial buildings, but this one's...
I don't see nothing we couldn't fix.
Yeah, it could be fixed, but I don't know what you would do with it.
Yeah.
Who would rent it, you know?
You see that tin up there peeling already? That seam up there?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to become an issue before long. And all them skylights in the back was pulling.
And if we're being honest too, when you see shoddy work like this boxing and how they used the particle board on the sides and that's going to be exposed in the rain, do you really trust any of those rafters or anything were done right? I mean, you see
why do they gotta have screws every 6 inches?
Yeah, and you see the wave and the roof. I mean, that whole freaking thing could collapse. Yeah, you would hope that they build them with trusses that were made right, but you don't know that.
But you think about it, to get all them screws in there, they either got trusses every foot on that thing, or they got plywood sheeting the whole thing. There's no other way to do it.
Yeah.
And over there on that side, they got them every 2 inches. They got them 2 inches apart.
So it's an interesting building. We had to come out here and look at it because it's near town, and I didn't even know it was here.
Yeah, we had to come out here and look at it and make sure we wasn't missing something.
But I hope y'all enjoyed it. We figured we'd just show you some of the stuff that pops up available for sale. There's opportunity. If you were a church, you could buy it and renovate
absolutely.
it.
If I was some kind of pastor or something, absolutely, I'd buy it.
So,
but that ain't our game.
So.
Y'all, stick around and catch us on the next one.